Hello students, now we'll solve the remaining parts of question number 1, and the first part says if two numbers are co-prime, at least one of them must be prime. So let me tell you first of all what are co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers are those numbers which have no common factor. So here we can take an example of 12 and 25. These two numbers are not having any common factor and neither of them are prime. So these two are co-prime numbers, but the question says it must be prime, but none of them are prime, so this statement is false. The next one says all numbers which are divisible by 4 must also be divisible by 8. So let me give you an example. 12. 12 is divisible by 4, that gives 3, but 12 cannot be divided by 8. So this statement is also false. The third one, all numbers which are divisible by 8 must also be divisible by 4. This statement is true because first of all 4 is a factor of 8, and let me give you some examples like 8, 16 and 24. These are the first three numbers that are divided by 8. 8 one time, 8 two times and 8 three times. And if we divide these numbers by 4, then 4 2 times 8, 4 4 times 16 and 4 6 times 24. So this statement is true. The next one, if a number exactly divides two numbers separately, it must divide their sum. This statement is true. For example, if we take the numbers to be 14 and 21, these are divided by 7. 7 2 times 14 and 7 3 times 21, and if we add them, that is 14 plus 21, it gives us 35, and 35 is 7 5 times. So this statement is true. And the last one says if a number exactly divides sum of two numbers, it must divide the two numbers separately. So first of all, this statement is false. Let me give you an example why. Example, sum equals to 6. So 6 is divided by 2, that is 2 3 times 6. But if we take the numbers to be 3 and 3, this is first number and 3, again it's the second number. So that sum is 6, 3 plus 3 is 6, but 2 cannot divide 3 individually. So this statement is false. And these are the required solution of the first question of exercise 3.5. Thank you.